Welcome to day 69 of our Proven Cancer Strategies Revealed 90 Days to Cancer Resilience. Today, we are diving into an inspiring conversation with Danielle Arsenault, an internationally renowned raw food chef and a plant based nutrition educator with over 7 cookbooks and a global reach through her raw foods certification programs. Danielle has been empowering people to heal their bodies with whole plant based nutrition. In today's clip, she shares how food plays a vital role not only in cancer prevention, but also in treatment. And you're about to hear insights that could change the way that you look at food as a healing tool. So, are you ready to discover the use of the power of plants to fuel your health journey? Let's dive in. Danielle is an internationally renowned raw food chef and plant-based nutrition educator. She's an award-winning vegan influencer and the author of 7 cookbooks. Also an outdoor enthusiast, a mama, and the founder of Pachavega Living Foods Education and the Raw Food Chef Alliance program. So Danielle inspires and empowers women to heal their bodies and ignite their spirits with the power of plant-based whole foods through her life-changing raw food chef course, certification courses. They're online and in person both. She makes healthy foods taste delicious and wants to share her secrets with you. Danielle hosts plant-based retreats and teaches raw food chef certification courses throughout the year, and both in person and online. She is the co-founder of Ometep Holistic Sanctuary, a health and wellness retreat center on Ometepe Island, where she lives in Nicaragua, and hosts a 25-day raw food chef residency program every year. Wow, Danielle.
Whoa.
What great credentials you have. That's
Thanks.
so amazing. And just from personal experience, some really great things that you're doing out there. So we'll just get into it. Why is food so important for empowering the body? And so what role does food play in both cancer prevention and also if you're already going through treatment?
Wow. First of all, thank you, Debbie, for the lovely introduction. And yes, food is the fuel that allows us to live our lives. So if that's not the most important thing ever, I don't know what is. But the other thing too, we talked about briefly before, is that it's a lifestyle. So what I choose to teach and what I'm sharing and what I also embody is this idea of a lifestyle. So although food plays a very important role, it is not the only thing that will play a role in cancer prevention and even reversal. Food has the power to reverse cancer, and this has been proven many times. You can see it in thousands of cases where people have decided to take their power back, learn about how food affects the body, and fuel themselves accordingly. So what does that actually look like? For me, I believe it looks like removing the stuff that's, first of all, getting in the way of you going any further. And that is removing processed foods. So everything and anything that's not made by nature. And then from there, also animal products, dairy, gluten can be a problem for some people, but not for everyone. And yeah, anything like processed food dyes, food additives. And people listening, they might think, oh, I don't need a lot of that kind of stuff. But it is so prevalent in our food systems that it's really hard to avoid. If you're living in North America in a city, it's hard to avoid eating processed foods 100% because it's in your face all the time. Everywhere you look, convenience is, we're being fed convenience. The more convenient it is, the happier we will be. Wrong. It's actually the opposite. I feel like we need to get back to our roots to remind ourselves how food used to be and how it brought us through the ages. Obviously, now we know so much more about the body. We know so much more about nutrition. Nutrition science right now in the plant-based diet is powerful. It has a huge force right now in just the overall scientific landscape of nutrition. Plant-based nutrition is really showing some incredible things. And I believe, I always have believed, that it is the secret. Whole food, plant-based, variety-filled diet is the secret to longevity, disease-free life, happiness, abundant energy. And so the how, the knowing what it is and the getting there is the tough part.
Yeah, that's for sure. But you can get there, and it's a journey, but one that would be well worth taking
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. And you know as well, right? We, yourself, myself, we're both on the journey. We're all on the journey. Every single human being, everyone that's watching this series is on a journey. And we get to decide. That's the most exciting part, is we get to decide.
Yeah.
Where do we want it to go? And are we in an alignment of what we really want, the choices that we make, or are we out of alignment? Do the choices bring us closer to what we want or further away? We're not perfect. We can't always make the right exact perfect choice, but we have a chance every single day, every single moment to choose again to be in alignment. So even if we make a mistake or fall off the wagon or eat the French fries from the restaurant that my friend opened, right? I know that greasy deep fried oil is going to do no good for my body. But will I eat that one French fry my friend's offering me? Yeah, why not? Let me try it. Wow, it's super delicious. Obviously, it's hitting my animal brain. Instantly, I'm getting the pleasure centers tickled and I want to eat more French fries. So this could be a potential vicious cycle that some people can get in, like food addiction. But once you start to make small changes towards what you really want, towards eating more whole foods, towards eating more plant-based, your taste buds will change, your cravings will change, and you won't want those French fries anymore. Maybe still a little bit. Maybe you'll have a stronger willpower. No, I don't know. But yeah, and that's the thing too. It's not about being perfect, because we're not. We're human beings. We're not going to be perfect. No one's perfect. There are very disciplined people, and discipline comes with a lot of other issues, right? As well. If they're disciplined in that area, maybe they're way too hard on themselves. So I just try to go with the flow and try to stay in alignment with what I believe. So everyone has their own personal beliefs. My personal belief is that animals aren't food. They're here for their own reasons in the planet. They're here for us to take care of, to watch, to observe, to learn from, but not to eat. That's my personal view. And how can I fuel my body with the most nutrient dense, plant-based whole foods that I can find? And if I'm talking in the most ideal sense of it, how can I always eat local, always eat in season? Obviously, I don't do that. When I say obviously, maybe it's obvious because if you're living in North America, in Canada, it's chances are in the dead of winter after 5 months of snow, can we probably going to have to eat some imported food. Again, this is like the systems. There's problems in the systems. There's problems in importing, exporting, slave trade, child labor, all these issues. So every choice I make, is it in alignment with what I believe?
Yeah. Wow, wasn't that incredible? Danielle's wisdom on the transformative power of plant-based nutrition is truly inspiring. And if you are ready to dive deeper into these life-changing insights, then you don't want to miss the full series of 25 expert and survivor interviews. It is completely free, and you can sign up today by visiting the link that's in the description below. Start your journey towards a stronger, healthier you, one meal at a time. And until tomorrow, Stay resilient.